Our core competency is computer vision, and we have already achieved great breakthroughs of the industry problem, which is racial bias.
We provide First Nations governments and First Nations communities with ongoing project support, including project coordination and also land administration services.
For clients in the natural health space, we can help formulate, manufacture, get their products approved by Health Canada, all the way to distribution and marketing.
When I was in the shelter, I was traumatized by a case manager. Our systems are not necessarily recovery systems, so I ended up with the idea that I wanted to have a business about mentoring.
Seeing how outdated our current recycling system is has really pushed me to create a solution for the average consumer to make a difference in their carbon footprint.
Random Acts of Green is a social enterprise that empowers collective climate action.
The glass jar is Hamilton's little refillery. From personal care products to cleaning supplies, it's a means of reducing single-use plastic.
Challenges I'd say on a daily basis I face would be having to remain self-motivated, holding myself accountable with no days off.
Finding financing when you're over a certain age is not the easiest thing.
We just didn't have the business background, and being a social enterprise, it's a hard thing, I think, for people to kind of wrap their heads around. It's a new way of doing business.
Our normal line of business has to be put on hold because of the pandemic. This is what we were able to pivot our resource into by applying our core technologies to work out the product, which is a full visitor and staff attendance management software.
My biggest success was the connections that I made and the collaboration that I started.
One that I'm proud of is bringing on my first full-time employee for sure, and he's still with the company today.
The biggest success has been just meeting the customers, meeting the people, and knowing that there's so many people out there that are like-minded and are passionate about making a difference.
One of the biggest achievements was starting from scratch 7 years ago, not knowing anything or anyone in the industry, and being able to create a zero waste initiative plan for manufacturers throughout North America.
I have been successful in acquiring additional contracts for my business that keeps me very, very busy.
When you really look back at over the past 5 years, the whole thing is really the biggest success. But I'm so grateful to have found the Center for Social Innovation, and they've helped us identify our value proposition. They've helped us discover new funding pots.
The support and business resources that I received from Community Futures Development and ongoing feedback during the development process of my business plan was tremendous.
Elizabeth Fry Society Toronto is hiring me as one of their clients to be employed in their organizations. That's very proactive. We need peer employment in order to be financially well enough to get out of oppression, to get out of homelessness.
And we received lots of great support from this women entrepreneurship strategy. We were able to gain real customers, and we were able to deploy our product in the local police, to facilitate their staff attendance process.
I'm part of the RISE Accelerator program through Innovation Guelph. Having the leadership mentor was extremely influential for me and helped me in my personal leadership development, managerial skills, and emotional intelligence and growth.
The Women's Entrepreneur Center at the YWCA in Hamilton has really allowed me to set goals and really pursue them with passion as well.
My key takeaway, I have to say, from the service is experiencing the power of networking and how people from diverse industries can come together and strengthen a community of professionals through their own experience.
The most important thing, I think, is believing in my vision and my ability to execute on that. We do need more women running businesses, creating jobs, and seeing that as a legitimate career path and actually encouraging it.
I was afraid of moving forward and taking that leap myself, and now it has opened up endless opportunities for me.